arrived. Is Malachor as you remember? Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. It is strange that you believe Malachor has not. But it has always been timeless to you, this place, and words have always been inadequate for the horrors that took place here. More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. You may hold Malachor in your grasp, but I hold the answers to your past and future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it, for you have already failed me. I know, but there is more than... It was difficult to draw you. It is the graveyard of the past, where you lost everything. It is the dark place in your mind that still echoes of failure. Now we shall see if you can overcome the weight of Malachor and silence the echoes that beat from its heart. You no doubt have many questions. I would be a poor teacher if I did not give you the answers you seek here now. I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her. And like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed... It was part of your training. Part of what was... And there must always be a Darth Kreia. The galaxy needs its betrayers. She loved you, you know, as one loves a champion. You were all that she could not. Of course, let us speak no more of such things. It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some but in you, I see the potential to see the Force die. You are beautiful to me, exile. A dead spot in the Force. I use it as I would use a poison, and in the hopes of understanding it. But perhaps these are the excuses of an old woman who has grown to rely on a thing. Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so they could be killed by the... I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption, so that her... I used you to gather the Jedi, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal... I know, but there is... It was difficult to... It is the grave... Now we shall see. show me mercy. At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you may take one of the ships that orbit Malachor and depart this place, or you may remain here on Malachor, or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer There is no dishonor in any of these choices. Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of. If it matters to you at this last moment, it is my last gift to you, from one exile to another. You travel with them for so long. You feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them. They were the lost Jedi, you know, the true Jedi, upon which the future will. She will continue to hunt life, but it shall have a new. Her life shall be a long one, filled with battles and conflict. But in the end, she will die on Ord Mantell, her death a badge of honor for her killers. Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs and Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he is broken upon Revan's will. But you know, they will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history, and in the end, the shell of their armor upon the shell of a man. If he leaves this place, he will leave all that is Jedi behind him at last. A heart can only handle so many betrayals. He will become a senator on one of the mid-rim worlds and devote himself to the people there. But his rule will grow to be a cold one, and he will find that the code of the galaxy pales in comparison to the failures of the code of the Jedi. Atten shall keep his murderer's heart. Many deaths shall he cause in the dark corners of the galaxy. He shall grow hungry in a galaxy where there are few Jedi, and it will eventually consume. There is no love left in a heart such as that one, but he would die for you. I do not believe one would die lightly for one. I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare than you know. You are not Sith, not truly. Their paths are unknown. Even the small one who waits for you outside this place, I sense it has one last journey for you. You must go where Revan did, into the unknown. It is because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. It paved the way to Korriban, you know. And because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith Empire, where the Sith wait for us. Have we? You thought that the corrupted remnants of the Republic, the machine spawned by technology that Revan led into battle. You are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and its empire, and Revan knew that the true war is not against the Republic. It waits for us beyond the outer rim, and he left the Ebon Hawk and all its machines behind. And like you, he knew he must leave all loves behind as well, no matter how. Because such attachments are not the way of the Jedi, and they would only bring doom to them both in the dark. It would have helped had he made her understand, but she was always strong-willed, that one, and did not understand war as Revan did. Because I did not know where he had gone. If he had asked, would I have gone? I do not. But he will need warriors, Sith and Jedi, any who can be sent after him into the depths of space. Perhaps you shall go there with him and do battle at the end of all things. Instead, I remained here. The Republic will fall, as it always has, under the care of the the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields, and complacent and peaceful it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its sky. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life. Dantooine shall lie in ruins as was intended when Malak's fleet brought death to the planet. Its surface will become home to nomads and primitives who will walk upon the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Vaklu shall have a short reign, but as he fought the Mandalorians, his triumph over the Republic shall serve to preserve Onderon against the rest of the galaxy. And most of all, its victory shall give Onderon strength, so that the Korriban shall be as it always was, a graveyard for the darkest of the Sith Lords, still whispering within their tombs. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark, and they will remember. You travel with them, feel they will.
Need any company? I mean, I'm not doing anything. Besides, if I'm not around to bail you out of trouble, who knows what could happen. All right then. Where are we going again? I mean, because last time we were heading towards